Tarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara. Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Maharshaya Sapta Purve Chatvaro Manasthatha. Madhava Manasa Jata Yesham Loka Ima Praja. You can read. Virat.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. The seven great sages, and before them the four other great sages, and the Manus, progenitors of mankind, come from me, born from my mind, and all the living beings populating the various planets descend from them. The Lord is giving a genealogical synopsis of the universal population. Brahma is the original creature born out of the energy of the Supreme Lord, who is known as Hiranyargarbha. And from the Brahma, all the seven great sages, and before them, the four other great sages named Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatana, and Sanat Kumara, and the 14 Manus are manifested. All these 25 great sages are known as the patriarchs of the living entities all over the universe. There are innumerable universes and innumerable planets within each universe, and each planet is full of population of different varieties. All of them are born of these 25 patriarchs. Brahma underwent penance for 1,000 years of the demigods before he realized by the grace of Krishna how to create. Then by Brahma came Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatana, and Sanat Kumara. Then Rudra, and then the seven sages. And in this way, all the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas are born out of the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Brahma is known as the Prapitama, the grandfather.
Prapitama is
Prapitama.
the great grandfather. Yeah.
Prapitama, the great grandfather, and Krishna is known as the Prapitamaha, the father of the grandfather. This is stated in the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, 11.39.
Yes. So here he's talking about how from the Lord only everybody comes. He's talking about how first the great sages, the four great sages came from Brahma. But because Brahma is created, that from great sages come. And Manu is also born out of Brahma. And that's how the entire progeny is there. So basically the Lord is the source of how the whole universe got populated. So Lord is the source. Seven great sages, before them the four great sages, the Manus, and from me and gone from my mind of living beings populate the various planets, descend from me. This is how the whole universe got populated. And he's saying that Brahma is the original creature. In fact, Srimad Bhagavatam also is mentioned. Yes. So the Lord is the Brahma is also called Swambhu. Swambhu means he is the one who is not born of any material father of the. He is coming from the navel of the Lord. This is another picture of Lord, that he does not need Lakshmi to procreate. Simply by transforming material nature, he is impregnating the entire material nature, which is living with it. And Brahma, he is making the secondary creation. Just by the Lord's, the Lord does not need Lakshmi. He will be creating from his lotus level. And then he's making him instrument for the progeny also like that. So many times people think that this is the only universe, but there are many universes, and because the Brahmaji of this universe is the smallest. So when within the past times of where Krishna calls so many Brahmas to show Brahma, our Brahma, that how insignificant he is. You know that past time when Brahma will remove him. When Brahmaji goes to meet Krishna, and then Krishna asks, which Brahma has come to you? And then he was bewildered. This Brahma, I am the only Brahma. But then the Lord called so many Brahmas, and then they were offered material things. And then he was bewildered how so many Brahmas came. And they were talking about it, they were giving reports to Krishna, and then they all disappeared. And then Brahma realized how insignificant he is. What is of our significance in this world? So that's why Lord Brahma is called Prapitama. I mean, the grandfather Prapitama, yes, and also Krishna is also known as he is the father of the grandfather, Prapitama. So that's how the Krishna is even the source of Brahma also. That says, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Matta Savanavati. Riti Matta Bhansani, Beta Bhav Samandita. He is the source of all material world and spiritual world. And even the whole population is coming from Krishna. Sometimes people in this world, like I was talking to one boy, he was saying, my parents are only my God. But the point is, the parents also are created. So they have their own parents. And then if you go like that, then ultimately Brahma is the common father of all divinities here. But originally, the Supreme Lord, from whom everything comes. So if you want to, like the previous topic, but if you want to actually know about the Supreme Lord, the only way to know about the Supreme Lord is the Supreme Lord reveals himself. Otherwise, you cannot know. Why you cannot know? Because just like if you want to know about your parents, the only way you can know about your parents is when your parents tell you about it. Yeah, I'm your parent, because you did not exist before. So same way you cannot know about the Supreme Lord until the Lord reveals. What is speak of us? Even Brahmaji gets bewildered sometimes about the position of the Lord. When Lord reveals him, then only he can understand about his position also, as he is coming from the Supreme Lord. In fact, when Brahmaji was born, he was not even aware from where he has come. And he was going, up and down the lotus stem, trying to find out from where he has come. And then finally, he hears the voice, Sapa, and he performs Pasya for, thousands of years, celestial years. And after performing the Pasya, then Brahmaji gets the darshan of the Lord, and then he understands that how Supreme Lord is the source of everything. So even Brahmaji also depends upon the Supreme Lord for having understanding of the Supreme Lord. And how can we, finally, the so-called scientists, they are trying to have their own opinions about the Supreme Lord? That is ridiculous. Right? So there is no way. That's why our whole process of getting the knowledge of Supreme Lord is called Avaroha Pantha. Aroha Pantha, Avaroha Pantha. Aroha means ascending knowledge. What scientists are trying to do. So what is the way we actually can get knowledge? That is called Avaroha Pantha. When the knowledge itself descends from the Supreme Lord. When Lord reveals himself about himself, then we can understand about the Lord. So here you can see how the whole population is coming actually from the Lord. He is the source. So Swayambhu Manu and Shatrupa, they were created by Brahmaji, and then through them, so many other planets came. In fact, 4 Kumaras, they denied. They wanted to just perform devotional service and go back to body by the preaching of Narada. So no, I mean that is different. That is the separate preaching. But here, when 4 sages or 4 Kumaras, they did not directly obey. Brahma told that to proceed, but they did not agree. They don't just remain self-realized and go back to God. So actually, they did not actually kind of do anything wrong, because the ultimate purpose of this creation is to go back to God. Brahmaji is creating so many varieties of species of life, becoming an instrument of the Lord, only for the purpose of facilitating the jiva's independent desire, and so that they can learn their lessons and go back to God. So some living entities, they directly want to go back to God. So that's not considered irresponsible. That's considered to be wonderful, because they're ultimately following the purpose of Brahman, or purpose of the Lord for this creation. The purpose of this creation is that we reform ourselves to go back to the purpose of this creation. So like that. Any reflection you have? There are 2 worry of the good.
Krishna. I think my reflection is that, like you said, even Brahmaji is bewildered by Krishna's creation, Krishna's
How much it's not
form. Krishna.
Yes, go ahead, Prabhu.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, even if Brahmaji is bewildered by Krishna's creation, Krishna's potency, and like you said, what to say of us. So I really resonated with that.
Yes, Virat, you want to say anything?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I didn't have many reflections. I was just reflecting that this verse recognizes that Krishna is the source of all beings, and his greatness caused all beings. And for me, it just helps me to be more humble and more grateful. And it will help me, like, with my devotion in my heart, knowing after reading that Krishna is the source of all beings and his greatness was the source of all beings.
Yeah. So we respect our parents, respect our grandparents. How much Krishna deserves respect because he's the source of everyone. Think about it. Correct? And even in this world, we respect some big person in this world. But you can think of Krishna as the biggest, right? So how much Krishna deserves our respect and honor and worship? People want to worship somebody in this world. But who is the real object of worship? Who is the ultimate object of worship? Right? We can worship anybody, but not as supreme God. We can worship them, we can honor them as part and parcel of the Lord. But Krishna deserves our ultimate worship because he is the person who is source of all things. Any other question anybody has? Shyamlila Prabhu. Any other reflection? Satyam Mother, you want to say something? Satyam Mother, you want to share any point?
Haribol, good morning.
Shyamlila Prabhu.
This is huge.
Yeah.
The job of Maya is to make us forget all of that and to put Krishna in a place far, far away and not involved with what we're doing. And we're in charge here, and just see how easy it is to get covered up from this information. That's my reflection.
Okay, so we'll pause here. Hare Krishna.